Okay guys, so today we're going to solve the problem Group Anagrams on Leetcode. So the question says, given an array of strings, strs, group the anagrams together, you can return the answer in any order. An anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters to a different word or phrase, typically using all the original letters exactly once. Okay, so basically we're just given a string and we need to find the total number of we need to group all the anagrams in one list and then return the complete list together. So for example, so what is an anagram? So suppose you're given EAT, so how many words with the same letters present in them can be made so like if we have EAT, so the letters are E, A and T. Okay, now if we want to create, so if now we have TEA, so T, the letters are the same in T as which is an eat, so they can be considered as an anagram. Okay, and similarly for ATE, all the letters are the same in EAT, TE and ATE, so it can be considered as an anagram because the letters are the same. So we can group all these three together. So this is one list of of a string which are anagrams of each other. And similarly for NAT and TAN, and BAT doesn't have an anagram, so we'll just return BAT in its own separate list. Okay, so to code this problem, what we can do is we can create a hash map, and in the hash map, what we'll do is we'll sort all these letters together. So suppose we have E, A and T, and if we sort it, what we'll get is A, T, E. Okay, so yeah, so this is the sorted order of EAT. Now if we sort TEA, what we'll get is again ATE, and if we sort TAN, what we'll get is ANT, and similarly for the rest of them, if we sort them, and so when we sort them we can see a pattern present. So ATE is present again, and if we have ATE again, that will also sorting will also give us ATE. So what we can do is we can store those values such as ATE in a hash map, and we can create a list, and we can append all the values which are present inside. We can append all the values which after sorting gives the same element like ATE. Okay, so we'll just code this out, so this will be pretty much very clear for you then. So let's create a hash map. Okay, then let's do for I in strs. Yeah, okay, now what we'll do is we'll take an element. So the first element inside the list EAT, we'll sort it and join sorted of I. So why I'm doing this join is because when you sort EAT, okay, it'll give you basically a list like this: A, T and E. Okay, and if I do a join on it, we'll get a complete letter AT without any and after, okay, so if I do join it, we'll get AT like this, a string of AT. Okay, now after getting the element, we'll check if ELE is not in hash map. Okay, then hash map of ELE is equal to list of I, and else hash map of ELE dot append I. Okay, and now we'll get the dictionary of all the sorted elements and their values, which on sorting gives those current keys. So what we'll do now is we'll just create a new list values. Okay, and for I in hash map dot values. Okay, we'll just append I. So what we're doing, we're just creating a new list and we're just appending all the values inside the hash map. Okay, so for example, for ATE we'll get the value as, for the key ATE we'll get the value as this list ATE, EAT and TEA, and we'll just append that list into a values list, and then we'll return the total values list. So okay, let's run this, and yeah, and submitting it. Yeah, it's submitted. So okay, again, let's run through this again one more time. So what's happening is we're creating a hash map. Okay, now we're taking the first element EAT. On sorting EAT, what we'll get is, on sorting EAT we'll get A, T and E. Okay, and when we perform a join on this, we'll get, when we perform a join on the list of ATEs, we'll get a string ATE. Okay, now we'll check if ATE isn't not in, if it is not in hash map. So it isn't, it's an empty hash map. So we'll just make this ELE, so ATE the key, and we'll create a empty list of EAT, appending the value I, which is EAT. So we'll append that to the list. Not append that, we'll just create a list with EAT in it. Okay, and then after we go to TEA, and then when we go to TEA, what we get is again the same list. So we get the same list and the same value. We get the ATE, and then T gets T becomes ATE. Okay, then we'll check if it is not in the hash map. So if we have it in the hash map, then we'll just append this to this list over here, and we'll get a TEA. Okay, then similarly for tan, so tan TAN. Okay, then ANT. Yeah, so we get an ant over here when we sort tan. So tan is not present in the list, then ANT is not present in the list, so we'll just create an ANT key and we'll append tan to it. Okay, then for ATE, again the same thing. What happens over here, on sorting it, we get this, and since it's already present in the hash map, then we'll just append this to the list. Okay, then for NAT, what will happen is NAT, we get A, N and T. Okay, and T. Yeah, so on getting A, N and T, yeah, we just check if it is present. So it is, so we'll just append NAT over here, and in the end we have BAT. So BAT, B, A, B and T. So since BAT is not present in the, sorry, this is ABT. Yes, so since ABT is not present in the hash map, we'll just create a new key called ABT, and we'll append BAT to it. Okay, and all of these values are strings. Okay, this is a string, this is a string, this is a string, and similarly for the rest of them, all of these are strings. Okay, let's just make this string. Okay, now what we're doing is we're creating a new values list over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to loop through the values inside the hash map. So the values, so these are basically all the keys and these are the values. Okay, so we will loop through each value and we'll append the value into the list. So on looping to ATE, so the first value, which is this, and we'll just append this to the list. So copy and paste, so this will be appended. Then we go to the second element, we just append this to the list, this to the list, and and similarly for BAT, we'll just append this to the list, and yeah, we'll just return this. Yeah, so we'll just return this. So as you can see, and the order is not important in the question. Okay, so yeah guys, this is how you solve the problem. And if you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.